Hey there, welcome to the Be Amplified podcast. I'm Amy Patee, the host. Thanks so much for being here today. This show is for soulful entrepreneurs looking to align their business with their natural energy for more ease, flow, and success. And if you're someone who is not yet an entrepreneur, but you want to be, and you are dreaming of building your own business, so that you can share your gifts with the world in a more impactful way, you are welcome here as well. So, thanks for listening in. And today I'm going to be diving into the generator energy type in human design. And I'll be talking about what makes the generators unique, what their strategy is, how they can tell if they're aligned or not. And then I'll offer up some quick tips to bring your energy more into your business so that you can be working with it versus against it. And this episode is part of a 6-part series on the human design energy types. So if you're new to human design, I recommend checking out episode 7 first, because in that episode, I introduced the energy types and why they matter in business. And then if you missed episode 8, I covered the manifestors, the initiators in human design. And you'll want to understand all the types because we work together as a collective. There are 4 main types and 1 hybrid type, and we all work together. We all serve an important purpose on the planet. And then lastly, just if you are, again, brand new to human design, you can get your free human design chart by following the link in the show notes. You'll want to download yours and then look to see what your energy type is, and then just follow along through this series to learn about all of them. Okay, so generators. What are the generator energy types like? Well, first, let me say that the generators make up 70% of the population. So chances are you are a generator or you know a lot of people that are generators. And when I say generators, I'm talking about generators and manifesting generators. Manifesting generators are a generator type, but they have this little dash of manifestor in them. But when I say 70%, I'm speaking to generators and manifesting generators. But I'm going to do an episode on manifesting generators because there are some nuanced differences about the two. But if you are a manifesting generator, listen in to today's show as well, because everything that I share today will mostly apply to you as well. So the generators are like the life force energy of the planet. So in the last episode, I talked about the manifestors. The manifestors are the initiators on the planet. So they bring forth new ideas, they innovate, right? They help plant these seeds for new things to come to life on the planet. The generators, very different from the manifestors. They are the life force energy of the planet. So they are here to really build, create, and bring things to life. So they can take the idea that the manifestor brought to the planet and they can run with it. They can build it. They can create it. But the key for the generator is that the generator has to love what they are doing. I think of the mantra, just follow your joy. And I've always resonated with that mantra. And I think whoever originally wrote that was a generator. And if you are a generator, that is your mantra. Just follow your joy. So yes, you are here to build and to create and to bring things to life, but you need to love what you're doing. You have to feel excited about the work that you are doing. You are here to follow your joy. And this is really important for the generator because you have a defined sacral center. And I'm not going to go in depth into what the centers mean, but your sacral center, since it's defined, it gives you access to consistent life force energy, consistent, unlimited, positive energy that you can pour into whatever it is that you're doing. It allows you to really do the thing, to build the thing, to create the thing. It gives you the energy for that. But to unlock that energy, you have to love what you're doing. And I'm really emphasizing this key aspect of being a generator because it's so important. It's really easy for generators to get stuck doing work that they don't love to do. Maybe because they feel like they should do it because they have the energy to do it, or they can do it, they know how to do it, so they just should do it. But again, the key to tapping into that unlimited positive life force energy in your sacral center, you need to feel a sense of excitement about it, about whatever you're doing. So if you're a generator listening in right now, think about the work that you're doing in your life, and do you love it? Do you feel excited about it? Does it light you up? And of course, there will be tasks that you have to do that don't necessarily excite you. But when you zoom out and kind of look at your work from a big picture viewpoint, do you love it? That is essential for you. Now, when we look at how the generator is designed or constructed, you have an aura. We all have an aura. And the generator's aura is magnetic and enveloping. So if you remember from the last episode, the manifester had a closed aura, a repelling aura, very different from the generator. The generator's aura is magnetic and enveloping. It's a little bit like a big warm hug when you come in contact with a generator. And the magnetic aura is always drawing in opportunities to the generator. People, ideas, they flow naturally into the generator's field of consciousness. And this is because the generator is here to respond. So the manifester initiates, they have a closed aura, and their closed aura allows them to tune into themselves and to sense their inner urges and to take action on those inner urges so that they can birth these new ideas on the planet. The generator, very different. Their aura is magnetizing all kinds of stimuli to them. And their strategy is to respond to what excites them. So this person comes into your aura and they have this opportunity for you. Your job as a generator is to first, receive that opportunity, receive that stimuli, and then to sense into your body, into your gut, into your sacral response, and to see if it's excited about that. And if it's excited about that, you might feel this sense of levity, this sense of energy bubbling up inside of you. Maybe you feel expansive. Maybe your body leans in. Maybe you make a sound of excitement about that opportunity. That is your body telling you that's a yes. That opportunity is a yes. You have energy for that. Go in that direction. Now, your aura does not just bring to you things that are aligned for you. There will be other things that drop into your aura, that come into your field of awareness. And when you connect with that stimuli and you check in with your body, again, you might get a very different response to that stimuli. Could be the same situation. It's a person and they have an opportunity for you. But in that particular situation, your body kind of shuts down, it pulls back, your energy feels a little flatlined. There's no excitement for that opportunity. That is a clear no. So what I'm describing is, again, the generator strategy to respond. Your aura is magnetic. It's drawing things to you. All different kinds of stimuli is coming into your field of consciousness, your field of awareness. And your job as a generator is not to initiate, but to respond to the stimuli in your field that excites you. And when you do that, you are coming into flow, you are coming into alignment, you are getting on your path, getting into your lane, engaging with the things that are meant for you, the things that you actually have energy for. And often generators say yes to things that are actually a no, and they end up doing work that they don't love, and their energy is flatlined, and they may lose some of their own vitality as a result. And in those situations, the generator is not fulfilling their greater life purpose, their collective life purpose, which is to produce positive energy for the world, to help uplift the world by producing all of this positive energy that overflows from them into their environment and helps uplift the people around them, the world around them. So it's so important for you as a generator to do what you love, to follow your joy, to be doing work that excites you. I can't emphasize that enough. Do what you love. Okay, so if you're a generator and you are following what lights you up, you will feel a deep sense of satisfaction. This is your signature. And in human design, your signature is really an emotional state that you feel when you are aligned. So if you're following what lights you up, you will experience this state of satisfaction. And maybe you'll call it something else. Maybe you'll call it happiness or you'll call it contentment, but it's this baseline level of satisfaction telling you you are in alignment. You are functioning correctly. You are operating correctly in alignment with your energy type. So satisfaction is like a guidepost for you. And when you're out of alignment, you have a different guidepost, and it's frustration. So if you are forcing things, if you're pushing through things, if you are saying yes to things that don't excite you, you will feel frustrated. And in human design, this is called the not self theme. And it's your sign that you're out of alignment. So when frustration is arising, it's really important to pause and to consider what you're doing and to either reframe what you're doing. So, if you're doing a task that you don't really like, how can you reframe that task? Because you might have to do the task. Like if you're in business for yourself, there are probably a lot of things that you have to do that you don't necessarily enjoy doing. So how do you reframe that task so that you can be in alignment with it, so that you do have a little bit of excitement about it? And it might be reframing around, ooh, I don't like doing this task, but I love the outcome. I love when this task is completed. I love the results. I love what I get by doing this task. So you focus on the end goal, and that kind of shifts your energy into alignment. This is not about being perfect. We are humans. We're not going to be able to be in alignment 100% of the time, but the goal is to be more and more in alignment, of course, right? So if frustration arises for you, you want to get back into that state of satisfaction. So you pause, you consider what you're doing. Maybe you can reframe it. You can think about it differently to get your energy back online. Or maybe you have to pivot. Maybe you have to say, no thanks, or no more. Maybe you have to automate that task. Maybe you have to hire somebody to do that for you if it's really just taking over and creating too much frustration for you. So use those two feeling states to guide you a little bit. When you're satisfied, great, you're in alignment. When you're feeling frustrated, you're a little out of alignment. What can you do to get back to joy? Okay, now let's dive a little bit into business specifically. I've already been talking about it, but I'm going to give you just like some real quick tips now to kind of wrap up this session about how, as a generator, you can align yourself in your business so that you're really working with your energy versus against it. And like I said, we've already been talking about this, but let me give it to you in like a Step 1, step 2, step 3. So the first one, again, is make sure from a big picture perspective, you are doing work that you love, because that is key for you. Step 2, start to practice saying no. Say no to the things that feel draining. Say no to the things that feel forced, because this creates space for your magnetic aura to bring in more of what is aligned for you. Your aura will be bringing in all kinds of things for you to respond to. And by saying no to what's not in alignment, you create more space for the things that will be a yes. So practice saying no, because that's not always easy for the generator types, because they do have this defined sacral center. They have all this positive energy and they want to use it. They want to create, they want to build with it, but you want to build the things that are correct for you. So say no to whatever feels draining or out of alignment. And then the next step is to be in response. Respond to life based on what your body feels excited about, not your mind. You're not responding to life from your mind. And this is something for all types, really, is that our mind is not really supposed to be making decisions for us. It's our authority in human design. It's your authority that makes decisions. And for a generator, it is your body. It is that gut level sacral response of excitement that is going to help guide you upon the right path. So respond to life from your body's intelligence versus your mind. And then the last little tip that I'm going to give you is to incorporate pauses into your day. Incorporate pauses, especially before you make any kind of decision, because the pause creates a little space where you can say, okay, am I responding by listening to my body's response, my body's excitement, or am I responding because of what my mind is telling me? So taking these little pauses will just give you a chance to assess the situation, to slow down, and to really feel into your response. So when you as a generator are aligned with your energy, your natural energy, you become more and more magnetic. You become unstoppable. Your energy builds and builds. And again, it fills you up and creates vitality within you, but it also flows out into your environment, uplifting those around you, uplifting the world around you. Your satisfaction becomes a ripple effect, right? It positively impacts everyone around you, everyone you're working with. So allow yourself to practice being a generator, embody your energy, and allow it to express through the work you're doing, and see what shifts for you, see what changes. All right, so there is so much more I could say about the generator type, but I'm going to leave it at that today. And if you want to dive deeper, if you're enjoying this content, if you are in business for yourself, or you're thinking about starting a business and you want your energy to be aligned in whatever you're doing for your work, I invite you to check out my Human Design and Business Immersion. The next one starts April 1st, 2025. And this is just a beautiful program where we dive into your human design. So you get to start really embodying it. And then we work on your business alongside learning about your human design and bring the two together. It's a small, intimate group experience, and you will definitely walk away having a completely new way of doing business, a completely new way of looking at yourself and looking at how you work and how you share your gifts with the world. So check that out. I would love to have you be a part of it. So stay tuned for the next episode. I will be talking about the manifesting generators. And until then, remember, say yes to what excites you. Okay, have a beautiful rest of your day.